Welcome back, True Seeker. Very clearly, I want to show you why Donald Trump took on the NFL September 23rd, a very specific date, to the flag. Everything that happens through the media, from the White House to the world of professional sports, it's all scripted theater and it's all done by a code that's known as Kabbalah. So, little history. The flag was sewn at 239 Arch Street in Philadelphia, the original capital of this nation. 239. Think about how you write the date September 23rd. 23/9, kind of like 239. The flag's birthday is June 14th, 1777. We've talked about how Donald Trump has the June 14th birthday. I pointed out that the election was happening while the flag was 239 years old, in light of Trump having the flag's birthday and the significance of the number. Things we've been talking about for more than a year. Now here he is going against the NFL on September 23rd. Check this out. From the flag's birthday to September 23rd, that's 101 days. The flag sewn in Philadelphia. Philadelphia in Gematria 101, same as the word church. And the name Philadelphia comes from one of 7 churches of Revelation. Now look, 101 is the 26th prime number. Flag, 26. The flag sewn in Philadelphia at 239 Arch Street. Donald Trump elected the president while the flag was 239 years old. This year it turned 240, and this year is when Donald Trump began the stunt on September 23rd. Now look at this. 239 is the 52nd prime number. This is the 52nd NFL season. And the big storyline, Trump versus the NFL over saluting the flag, the national anthem. In Francis Bacon Gematria, where lowercase a through z is 1 through 26 and uppercase a through z is 27 through 52, you just add 26 more for the capital letters. So 26 plus 26 becomes 52. Flag also has this 52 gematria. So does the word president, White House, government, authority, Kabbalah, which is the language we're talking about. Kabbalah has to do with coding letters and numbers together. Kabbalah, the belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. Kabbalah based on the tree of life, 52. Etz Hajim, the Jewish word, also sums to 52, which is the tree of life. Minnesota hosting Super Bowl 52 this year. Minnesota hosting Super Bowl 52, the land of 10,000 lakes from the ancient flooding. Last year, the Super Bowl was in Houston. Just to make this point, Houston flooded this year on August 27th, which is the 239th day of the year. Houston flooded on this date. This year, it was a date with 52 numerology. The word flood 52. Since 1952, it's been admitted that world militaries have the technology, chemistry to spray chemicals in the sky and induce flash flooding. Since 1952. We've seen a lot of places flooded by the number 52 over the years. Houston, one of the latest. Houston, flooded on the most perfect day for a flood. The word Torah equals 239. That's the place in the Bible where the story is of the flood. This entire code's biblical. Kabbalah comes from the Bible. Stevie Ray Vaughan, the guitarist, his best-selling album, Texas Flood. Stevie Ray Vaughan died on this day, 27 years to the day, 1990. Texas Flood, Texas Floods, 27 years later. Rock and Roll 27 Club. Also, the Super Bowl in Houston was on February 5th, 5/2, kind of like 52. It flooded exactly 29 weeks after the NFL began. Harvey equals 29, football 29. Houston lost in week 1 to Jacksonville with 29 points, and then Jacksonville got the worst of the Irma flooding in Florida. See how this goes? For some more important gematria, national anthem sums to 147, like U.S. president, like president of the United States, like Freemason, like conspiracy, like 4th of July, plus more. The U.S. president, If you guys missed all my work on Donald Trump this year, the whole firing of Comey, all of this stuff's been a ritual by the number 147. There's 147 windows on the White House. It's named after the 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason George Washington. And if you want to see how stupid this coding gets, you know, if you think it's dumb that there's 147 windows on the White House or it's a coincidence, you just tell me if you think this is a coincidence. Window has gematria of 74, like George Washington, like Masonic. You see that? 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. And again here, just U.S. President, 147. National Anthem, 147. What else? President of the United States, 147. You see that? Freemason, 147. Conspiracy, 147. And there's even more. 4th of July, 147. Very obvious what's going on in this nation. 4th of July, by the way, 7-4, like 74, like we just talked about. You know, Independence Day, some's to 74, like holiday, like supposedly the word free. We're so free in the U.S., you know, living out these fake narratives, these rigged sports, these rigged elections, taxation without representation. You know, government needs to control what you're doing with your body, you know. God forbid you experiment with some mind-opening drugs, you know. They'll throw you in a cell. Just sit down, drink your beers, drink your duff like you're Homer Simpson, watch the rigged game, go vote in the rigged election, and tell yourself you're free. You're not. You're a slave to a Zionist police state, you know. Your entire life, this is what it's been. News by the numbers, bullshit by the numbers, contrived narratives controlling the mind's eye of the masses. This is what Kabbalah is about. Kabbalah is about power. It's knowledge for elites. It's not intended for the unworthy. You know, no one in the world would have any of this information if I didn't break the code in 2013. It's a shame more people haven't caught on, you know. It's a real shame. So there it is, Truth Seeker. Undeniably rigged. Undeniably. All you Philadelphia fans, you just saw that big 61-yard field goal from your rookie. Philadelphia 61, just like the word church as well. You see that? Church 61 and 101. Church of Philadelphia. You know, Christian 61. Christmas 61. Jesus 61. Cross. You see how this goes? Special number there, 61. Prime number, the 18th prime number. Talked about it before, but there it is. News by the numbers again and again. Donald Trump, real piece of work. He is the right president for this nation, just like George W. Bush was the right president. A moron should be the president of the United States of America. I mean, it's a society of morons. So the president's supposed to represent the nation. In this society, a moron is completely appropriate. All right, until next time, Truth Seeker.